Welcome to the Elegant Adventure Sagas, or something. Hell, I don't even know if my voice stuff works anymore. I haven't checked. Anywho, when you guys were last here, you'd made your way north into sort of this large open cavern. You attracted the attention of a whole bunch of ghouls, if I'm not mistaken. I believe you've dispatched at least 3 of them. A few more are on their way down. A few are within striking distance. And, if memory serves, I believe we're at the top of round 6. Does anyone recall, did we roll for initiative, or do we need to re-roll at the top of the stack? I do not recall. I know, right?
I don't remember, actually.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I feel like we usually do, but
Yeah, I think so too. It looks like a decent enough stack anyway, so I think we'll stick with it. So we probably have to do a little character juggling tonight. Who is going to run Noodle, since she's down with the sick?
I can take Noodle.
All right, let me configure ownership for Noodle. And Mark is now already the owner, so save changes. So you're good to go. You've got the Noodle, and by extension, the wooden spoon.
Oh, that's right.
On top of that, we also have Favia and Nick.
Was Nick not coming?
Nick's coming, but I figure we should probably control his character in the meantime. Anyone want to take Nick Papagiorgio?
I can take Nick.
Configure ownership. All right, you are now the co-owner. And Favia, configure ownership. Does Karen want to control Favia just for you each get 2? I guess you get to go twice as often.
oh yeah, that's cool.
All right, so then that becomes owner. Save. All right. You guys are all set up. So we are at the top of the stack. We are beginning combat. Let me open up. For those who don't remember, to reopen the combat window, you just right-click over those 2 little swords in the upper right, and it'll open up that combat window. So the ghoul is up. And this is an easy one, because he's just going to move. You'll notice that you'll see when you drag, you'll see terrain pop up. It'll tell you a little bit about the terrain around you if you need it. I don't know if it shows up for me when I do your stuff, but all right, that ends his turn. This brings us to Mr. Nick Malak. Nick Malak is up.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I don't think I can fire past, right?
Can or should?
Should.
Can you? Yes. Should you? Probably not.
All right, so I should just. I'm gonna just end my turn, I guess.
Yeah, feel free to team play Nick Malak until he gets here.
Any thoughts? End my turn or do something?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to do anything from this position unless you want to squeeze. Oh wait, no, you're Nick. Never mind. I was about to say unless you want to squeeze through the front, but let's not do that.
All right, end turn.
All right, Mr. Bang.
Virus.
Let's see. Are people still blessed?
It should be. I think. Let's see. Who did you bless? Yeah, I see. Cliff looks like he's blessed. It's a little bat symbol, right?
Yes. Okay.
Noodle and Nick are not, but they're not really up front fighting.
That's okay. Yeah. And nobody's hurt too bad.
No, I think I can go another round.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill.
All right, chilling out.
Maybe say some encouraging words.
Yes. Go ahead, guys. You can get them. Hey, better, hey, better, hey, better, hey, better.
All right.
The wing better.
Ghoul pops into place. Zippity-doo. And I gotta remember this. The tactics that this thing uses. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Does it have multi-attack? Nay. No, it's just a pretty straightforward melee fighter. Got it. Anyway, it targets Karen with its claws. It tries to, at least. Well, let's see if our rolls are better now. Hold on. Did it prompt me for anything? My mouse is going crazy. There we go. Alright, so I missed you. So we'll figure out if that stuff works later anyway. Alright, Skylar, you are up.
Oh yeah, so I'm going to hit you with my... So, oh wait, I guess I gotta switch to Nick. Crap. 1 second, I had Nick selected against Skylar.
You just click your token. That's all you do to select it.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna hit him with my sword. Wait a second. Oh, it's weird. I clicked it and then it.
Do you have him targeted?
No, I said it, getting this access unauthorized. Check your API. Let me just.
Oh, close that. I don't know what's going on with that.
Sorry, I'm getting all these stupid things on my side. Come on, go away.
Stupid things in what sense? Like errors?
Yeah, I'm just... The menu's popping up weird when I click my thing. I got 45 seconds? What the heck? Terrible. I can't seem to get my bottom left thing appearing. You know, where it has a picture of my face. It had Nick's and then it disappeared and now it just has this player button.
You can click on yeah.
On who?
The cross swords on the left in the vertical bar on the left.
Yeah, you're on the action bar.
And if you don't see the cross swords are in the second vertical stack, click the person icon at the top of the first stack.
I click that, and I click the swords, and then this little player thing clicks up, but I'm not seeing a picture of my face. I had Nick there a second ago, and then I went to toggle it, and then the whole thing disappeared.
I'm confused. What are you seeing at the bottom of your screen?
It says players, and it says Game Master, Carryman, Cliff, Mark, Steven, Request Trade. Okay.
So now, so that's all you see. Now, in your upper left-hand corner, you have a bunch of buttons, right? Mm-hmm. Is the little play school character clicked, the very top left one?
Yep.
All right. And on the right-hand side, do you see the little guy looks like he's backpacking?
Yep.
Below that, do you see the two swords?
Yep.
Click them.
I did.
And then what
at
happened?
the very bottom, I have like just little pictures of, like little tiny pictures of weapons, but not. Okay, so a little arrow, and I clicked the arrow and I brought it back up.
Oh, it was minimized or something?
It was minimized. Yeah. I must have clicked it. All right. Anyway, sorry about that.
No worries. We're all back on track.
I will attack my longsword. I have normal, public roll, and ooh, I missed.
You did.
That was a lot of that for nothing.
Oh, you know, it all works out. All right. End your turn.
I hit it. Fabia.
So Fabia's up. So as Fabia, like squares up with this ghoul, sort of like one of the three, Mr. Bing, behind you, you hear this click, like sort of splashy, wet glop fall to the ground.
Oh.
It's blobbing tongue.
Yeah. So on the plus side, it will roll initiative at the end of this round, so it's getting its faculties. Ooh. So at the end of Fabia's turn, so it's not going to do anything until Fabia's turn's over. It's going to roll initiative.
What do we remember about the blogs? What kind of they take not slashing damage, or like what's the damage they don't take? Slashing
damage.
They also do not take lightning damage. You guys knew that too.
Right, or lightning. Yeah.
Okay. I was just about to do. Oh wait.
No.
Oh,
so
yeah. I was about to do some
stabbing
on the ghoul, but maybe I should spin around and. Thomas, can I attack the blobby guy yet if he's not?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to. You're right now. You'd have to get line of sight.
Yeah.
You can move at an angle without any penalty.
Wait. Who were you talking about doing that as?
Oh, Fabio.
I think we can take care of the ogre jelly.
Okay, I'll just stabby the ghoul.
Yeah. The ghoul really wanted an opportunity attack, so I'm super bummed that you guys remembered. All right, so you hit the ghoul. And is the rolling better? It's supposed to be a little more interactive if you can do advantage and stuff. So let me know. We're still trying to figure that out.
Awesome.
All right. Coming into play, another ghoul. Targeting you. And this time, biting. And misses, of course. Ends turn.
Oh my god, there's 3 ghouls
right.
coming in.
Time for the spoon.
Go spoon! You're better than fork.
Now, should I see it change the character thing to the spoon, or should it still be noodle?
It should be the spoon. Wait, did I give you ownership of the spoon? Let me make sure.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah, I forgot about the spoon. One moment. We got the spoon, spiritual weapon, configure ownership. Ah, yes. You do not have ownership. Let me see. Owner. Welcome. You now own a spoon.
Wait.
It's kind of a badass looking spoon with that stuff spinning around.
It is. There we go. All right, it's spooning time. We'll make use of the club. Oh, wait, hold on. Target. Whack.
Did you whack it? Ah, there it comes.
Yeah.
Ooh, not a good whack with the spoon.
And did it get 1 attack or 2?
Does it get 2?
I can't remember.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. In which case, then I think you just rolled it again.
It's like you can move it to another location if you want.
Yeah.
So I can swing again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That does ring a bell.
Boom.
Does it do it?
It's that time. And did it ask you if you wanted to roll damage?
Yes, and I did.
Okay, so that's cool. So at least we got that. I got that part figured out, you guys.
Excellent.
Yay. And you did it within the time. So you did some damage to it. You got 2 points. That's not bad for a spoon. I mean, honestly. This brings us to Karen. Karen's face to face with a couple of ghouls.
Kill him, Karen.
I believe I frenzied last round, so get to do. I'll see if I can whack both of these guys, or I don't know, two whacks on one guy.
It says you have rage and bless going right now. Is there supposed to be frenzy, or is that just something you state?
No, it should be in a. Yeah, it's a good question. How does it? I can't remember if it like appears as an effect. It's basically just a bonus action though, so I guess maybe it doesn't.
Okay. Right, so you hit the ghoul.
Nice.
Karen raises the great axe.
All right, so adding my. I'm gonna use the. I'm trying to figure out if the formula for damage already has the rage +2 in there or not. It's 1d12 plus 5.
So this says attack 1d20 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1d4. Is that right? Or that's for your attack?
Yeah, that's for the attack. I should get rage should give me +2 on damage. I'll just add it to the situational bonus, I guess. I'll do that again. Hang on, let me frenzy.
So did it not take?
Yeah.
It said it did 8 damage, but I don't know if it applied it.
Because it said 0080. You have something targeted, right?
Yeah.
No damage taken off the ghoul, so I don't think it hit.
Well, there's one. Well, actually, they both have damage removed. I don't know. Okay, so that hit.
Oh wait, something just happened. There was
Yeah, something just happened.
I just did my frenzy attack, so that should hit for another 13.
Yeah, these things don't even have that many points.
I'm just curious about what does 0 minus 0 13? Is that just? Do I have to apply it? Did that change anything?
Yeah, it looks like it hasn't applied the damage.
Christ. Try this one. Click to update aid accordingly to multiplier. Okay. So I click plus. And while I don't normally tell you hit points, it has. Hold on a second.
About 20 last time, I think.
Yeah, so it has 20 hit points, but it said if you said that you did 13 points of damage, it didn't do shit to it.
Plus 8. 13.
Yeah, it should be 21 total.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised it's not dead.
Which one are you targeting? The with the red dot or with the bottom one?
It's the bottom one, the one that's like or right above Skylar.
Yeah. So let me look up. I love tech support. If I scroll up, so when the club hit, it did damage. It said it gave 22 minus 2. That took him down to 20 points, right? So 2 damage. When you hit, it's like, do you still inadvertently have dead things targeted? Hold on.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, there must be like a dead body that was under that one, and when I clicked on it, it selected the dead body.
Yep.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so let's move all the dead bodies out of the way. You shouldn't be able to select a dead body.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me move this guy back and retarget him. I'm going to kill him anyway because you've already removed all of the points. So you did how many damage to it?
21.
So it's dead. And there's lots of blood. Okay. So that ends that turn. Okay, we've learned something, you guys. Whatever that was. It's like you can target a dead body somehow.
Don't hit the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Don't hit the dead bodies.
All right, so Noodle is up.
All right, Noodle is going to do a little maneuver,
All right.
and then she gonna cast a spell.
Ooh, do tell. What spell?
She gonna cast Guiding Bolt. If I can find it, what does it look like? There it is. Cast it as second level.
Well, hello there, children.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you.
So I heard somebody was laying down, hurt now. Is that your
my
sister?
mom.
Oh, your mom.
Yeah, she fell down to both of her arms.
Oh my God, I am so sorry, Tom.
She feels a lot like this okra jelly. Ouch.
Too soon for okra jelly jokes.
What?
So to catch David up, yeah. You guys are finding some ghouls, and from behind, they felt like the guys in the back weren't getting enough action, so an okra jelly dropped from the ceiling.
Nice.
Maybe something that had been tracking you through the mines. Who knows? So you, Bing, and Noodle are now battling the okra jelly.
Awesome.
All right, and that's the end of Noodle's turn, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Game is unavailable while the game manager is enabled. This game is not currently available. Oh. It's an
Alright.
old game. That's why.
So next turn, we now roll for initiative. Let me reset initiative, and everyone roll. By the way, you can click on the die, which becomes sort of this exercise in like trying to click the die before everyone else clicks the die. But I think there's also above in the upper left, next to where it says round 7, little buttons that you might be able to click instead. I don't know if that you guys have that or not.
Nope.
Well, then never mind. And we got Nick to roll and Fabia to roll. And Nick, do you need the new URL?
Yes, I believe I do. Is it in the chat?
It was in the text message, but I can send it to you. Or if someone else can send it to him, that'd be even easier for me. But I'm gonna click for Fabia. I'll roll her initiative for her. So now we should be able to hit next turn. Oops, previous turn. Why is it not on Fabia?
Oh, I've got it.
There it is. Okay. We are on round 7. Fabia is up. She's in the house. Nick, until you get situated, I believe that who's controlling Fabia right now?
That's me.
It will be me. Oh yeah.
It'll
Yeah,
be
that's
Cliff
like it.
until it's you. Yeah. So
Okay.
go ahead and Cliff.
Okay.
I know that I screwed up last time when we were on film
Did you?
regarding the password.
Oh yes. Yes. Let's not announce it again. That would be good.
Right. Yeah.
The key is in the brick.
Exactly. I remember those days. All right, Fabia, what you doing there, bub?
I'm gonna arrow that ghoul. Do I have line of sight between Karen and Skylar to that ghoul? Seems
You
like
do. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Unless you were to fumble, I mean, that would just be some random weirdness now.
Don't do it.
Holy cow.
Ouch. So was that a crit? You got a D20.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. You are the first contestant on our new critical roll table. Let's see what you get. You get critical carnage. Shields up. A mysterious force surrounds you. For the next 1d4 rounds, attacks against you are -2 to hit. All right. So there you go.
Ooh, I'll take
I'm
it.
just posting this up for my own well-being so that I can. What? That link is not allowed. Okay, never mind. I'm not doing any of that.
Are you still not in?
Yeah, I was trying to send a message onto our Discord chat, and but it wasn't letting me do it. It said that the link wasn't allowed. Let me try it. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to thwack Karen. Let's see, are we going to bite? Are we going to claw? I believe we're going to bite. And I miss, sadly. Mr. Bing.
Lorem ipsum.
Oh, it did
what's
work.
Dolor sit amet. I wish I may. I wish I might.
And you doing this over your back or what?
I'm a professional. Wait, why is it not turning?
Shift down maybe?
And then, Tom, there was one thing I noticed about my character last time I was on, and I forgot to mention it. I had a sword which allowed me, it was Talon. It was a +1, I think. And for some reason, that was one of the things that I missed about my character. In terms.
All right, so you did some serious damage to this ochre jelly, and seeing that its initiative roll was so crappy, and it's at the bottom of the stack, I'm starting to worry for its little jellied life. So we'll look in. Well, on your turn, we'll look at your sword.
Okay.
Do you have the name of the sword?
It's called Talon. It was a +1. It was a +1
Okay.
to, I believe it was, I can't remember if it was +1 to, I think it was +1 to attack.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Noodle is guiding a bolt too.
Oh, no.
Die in hell, Jelly.
Die in hell jelly. That kind of rhymes. I like it.
Nice.
So I took I was able to take a reaction on you that time called split. So I think that will help me not at all. It looks like. So
Is it now an X Jelly?
it's an X jelly. So on the floor, this thing just a sticky puddle of what used to be ochre jelly lays upon the floor. Moment of silence for the jelly.
Go lick the floor, someone.
And next up, Mr. Is Mr. Skylar. You just have to hit next turn. Noodle. Noodle with her bleeding eyes.
And move forward.
She can't hide those
Turn.
bleeding eyes.
Private eyes
Move
are
forward.
watching you.
So
Targets.
Steven takes a step forward, goes mano a mano. The ghoul spins towards you.
What's up?
Nice. Nice.
It hits. Kathwack, it says. Ouch.
Fluey.
Now it's I can do a critical hit or normal. What do I choose?
Hold on. Wait, what now?
I got a pop-up says long sword damage roll, critical hit or normal.
Normal. Unless it was a crit. And you've now dispatched the ghoul. Now, if these were goblins, that ghoul off in the distance, it would have, like, you know, turned tail and run. But ghouls fight to the death. So, you know, you got that going for you. All right, Skylar, end your turn.
The undeath? Sorry.
That's true. That's true. Very, very true. Everyone marvel at the amount of blood in this hallway.
Yeah. That's quite a bit.
Karen, finish him, Karen.
All right, Karen, you're all like cash, eye to eye with the ghoul.
Yeah, is it just
I
that
forgot about the spiritual weapon.
That's all you see.
Why?
Actually, I'm gonna move to the side so maybe somebody else can have some space there.
Karen, do it.
You know, I think is the frenzy. Maybe that's why you're pulsing. Is that why? Is that what that's from?
Yeah, it's the rage and Cajun.
Karen, of few words. Oh, that's a tough hit. That is a tough hit.
Oh, it's good.
And it did apply the damage.
Oof.
So we got that going for you.
Can you get a follow-up hit?
Oh yeah, I'm still frenzied.
We can so.
Oh, by the way, well, no, never mind. Yeah.
All right, so Karen raises that great axe again, comes down upon the ghoul.
Ooh,
and
almost dead. Oh, it's
and
almost dead.
this thing is within a smidge of its life.
Wooden spoon! Wooden spoon!
How much can the spoon move?
Wooden spoon.
I believe the spoon can move 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, yes! Finish him.
Okay. I swear to you guys, if
Here
you
I
defeat
come.
this ghoul with a wooden spoon, that's Noodle
Do
will
it.
have missed this.
You get 2 shots. Yeah.
Now you get 2
Do
hits.
it.
Okay, let's see. Targeted. Feel the wrath of the Betty Crocker. Come on. Yeah.
Yes.
Damn it.
No.
So you guys out of just hanging in the air, this wooden spoon comes down and you hear just like pop right on top of on top of this ghoul, and you swear you hear the ghoul say, "Mom, I didn't do it. It wasn't me." But that spoon came down and hit it anyway. It is now dead. You guys find yourselves standing in a sticky pool of blood. Karen, off to the north through that hallway, you may have seen something move. So you're wondering if maybe some of the noise towards the end here. You guys made your way into the room and brought that bed a little northward. There's a chance that something could have heard the ruckus.
Perception check.
Yep. Perception checks
So
all
let me-
around.
So before we perception check, before we persify, let's end combat. In this combat, yes. All right. And you have some experience. So I believe you all fought equally. Would you all agree?
It's fair
I mean,
to
the
say.
spoon did most of the work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the spoon. The good news is the spoon doesn't count for experience.
That's good.
Bummer.
Yeah.
It doesn't become an NPC and stay with us always.
Exactly.
Chaotic evil wooden spoon.
So there you go.
Yes.
I don't know why Bing and Fabia have like those weird symbols instead of their portraits, though. We'll have to figure that out.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, there you go.
Sweet.
Assign all.
I like it.
All right. So you
How
guys
do I
now
get-
have a little more experience.
Nice.
All right. And it turns out that some of these ghouls did indeed have some loot, if you're interested.
You look
There it is.
First, let us listen.
All right.
Unless we can, like, automatically grab the loot without getting distracted.
Well, 1 second. Let me see. I'll give you an idea of what's in the loot table. See if I do this right. So there should have been a ghoul appear that has nothing. None of them have anything. It would just be bits of bone. So.
There's still a ghoul on the table? On the...
No, I brought it back to life so I could loot it.
Oh, okay.
It's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
It's gone. All that's left behind is the blood. And I believe with that, you say goodbye to the wooden spoon. Am I correct?
oh.
Oh, sad. Sad panda.
She can manifest it again later. So,
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't remember how long it lasts, but I'm guessing it's like combat.
yeah, I
sized.
thought it was combat specific. Let me move this out of the way. That ghoul goes. All right, all the ghouls are off. No more accidentally clicking ghouls. Oh, the ochre jelly's gotta go. All right, so you guys are surrounded by blood. Why don't you roll? Karen and Skylar would be the only two that could really... Actually, not even Skylar, just Karen. Karen, roll a perception check. A 10, yes. Solid roll. So, you hear sort of off to the, sort of coming down that hallway, you hear the sounds of what sounds like crashing waves or water or something, right? This is Wave Echo Cave. It's sort of a namesake. You surmise that sort of in that direction is probably, whatever. My brain has stopped, you guys. Sorry, Halloween was yesterday. We got very drunk on Monday.
Very nice.
So anyway, so
Spectacular, sir.
whatever water feature was responsible for the namesake of this cave system probably is over there. With that 10, you're not really picking up too much more, other than maybe your brain was playing tricks on you. But whatever you thought you sort of glimpsed down that hall, you're not picking it up now. What you are picking up is that you're in this big area. So why don't I throw some narrative your way, and why don't I send you a picture of sort of what you're looking at here?
Ooh.
Yeah. So to the chat, he says, "Look, I've done a bunch of design and extension work because I can't be stopped." All right, so this room is divided, is divided into 3 sections with high ledges at either end. A lower section in the middle. Carved stone stairs climb up the ledges. 2 large tables stand in the middle section, along with a pair of old braziers. A small table stands on the eastern ledge. The skeletal remains of dozens of dead warrior dwarves, gnomes, orcs, ogres attest to the fierceness of a fight that took place here long, long ago. Alas, this room is free of ghouls. But there you are. You do see, Karen, to the north, sort of the northeast, you see a hallway. That's where you may have seen something. To the north, direct north, you see another hallway, sort of heading out. You do see those stairs heading up to the right. You see stairs heading to the left, into those little upper areas, as mentioned in the narrative. And that's really all you can make out from there. So you've got choices here, you guys. You also have south, back from which you came.
So, I'm listening to the south.
All right, roll a perception check.
Oh,
Solid 8. Dang.
God.
Oy vey.
Teasing
Yeah.
us with that 20.
Maybe Noodle should listen too, because Awesome.
Or not.
Although,
wait,
let
I
me-
came out with a 12. That's because I.
yeah. Oh, that's 12. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, what is your bonus? Jesus.
4. I'm very wise.
Very, very wise. All right, so you don't hear anything specific coming from that direction. You guys do, you do remember fighting some Sturgis down there, but you think you've sort of cleared that. If I didn't share it with you when we played, that's what it looked like, that open area where we fought the Sturgis. There you go.
Oh,
Let's enjoy these illustrations since I went to the trouble of generating them.
Is that when we were down when we climbed down the thing and fought those what's it called?
No, there's a different illustration for that I can share later.
Okay.
But no, this was this open area where you did this sort of you fought these Sturgis. These looked little bat-like things. They're like mosquitoes, like that just kept attacking.
I remember there was a lot of them.
Yeah, and then in that area, if you remember correctly, it was sort of a crossroads. There was tunnels going left, right, north, and south, and you had come from the north and you headed back to the north. Mm-hmm. You headed back into that room, right? That room where you had fought, I believe, was it zombies? I can't remember. Fought something there. And instead of going south and proceeding, the southern route, you guys decided to take a sharp easterly journey and headed up north towards that hallway where you're at. You did explore, if I'm not mistaken, the ruined storeroom. You didn't really find anything, right? Off to the east, that's to the east of Noodle and Bing, in that little entry area down there. But yeah, you really don't hear anything else coming from it. You've sort of cleared at least that immediate area. You don't know what's farther. You can't pick up anything else specific. So there you go. I'm just going to end all of my sentences with, so there you go. Now, what do you think? What do you think is up?
This room? Anyone?
Well, is it better for Noodle to give me a heal or to take a potion?
Let's do a heal.
Just because I don't have that many hit points if something big's coming up.
Yeah, so free move is on. Don't move more than, say, 30 feet. And sort of when you're going to move, tell me. I'm just not, you don't have to go in any sort of an order, but I'll let you guys stack up. Just do know if you wander into an area where there's a bad guy, that will be a trigger. I would kind of like to know what your plan is, though.
Okay, so Noodle's going to heal.
Heal with spells, heal with potion, heal by a short rest. Okay.
With spell. Do.
I think Noodle would ask how you guys are doing on spell slots, rest, recovery.
We should probably rest.
Can we rest?
She does remind you that there's that storeroom to the right, or to the east. All right, Nick, you're in the room. If you want to roll a perception check, you're welcome to do so, or investigation, whatever you want to do.
I think... Yeah, I'll do a perception check. The hell? What's that?
That was curing wounds. That was a solid cure, too.
No, but I don't know if it actually had Skylar selected.
Where is Skylar?
Right next to Noodle.
Let's see, Noodle is... Her color is...
She's orange, or, well, no, actually.
She red? Whoever...
I'm orange. She is...
How do you tell? Oh, it's around her character. Oh, she's red. Yeah, so she has Skylar targeted. But it didn't say that it applied to.
Yeah.
Oh no, it does. Yeah. Look, if you look at where it says Game Master, 23 plus 9, 14, 32.
Well, his heal.
Yeah,
Skylar, are you back up?
Yeah.
He's all the way up.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah. So Noodle's about out of spell slots.
All right. So Nick, hold on. Nick got a 15. So Nick, you sort of put your hand to your ear and you listen, and you do hear something that Karen didn't hear coming from that same hallway. Although the other, sort of pivoting your head a little bit to the west, It also could be coming out of the second north hallway, right? So out of those north hallways, you're hearing something that sounds a bit like the gnawing of bones.
Like something's eating.
Yeah, you've heard it before. This sounds familiar to you.
More ghouls.
And that's that north hall. Let me see if I can. Up here?
Yeah.
Why is it? Where are the drawing tools at? Oh.
But yeah, that's where I saw you point. And by the way,
Okay.
if you just want to draw my attention, then take your mouse and just hold it down in an area.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And
right
I should
there?
be doing that whenever I'm saying like the northwestern middle room, 30 degrees to your. Like I should just be using my thing like this flashy place. But yeah, you hear, Nick, you aren't convinced it's ghouls, but it could be.
Can I differentiate whether it's like? Oh, it just sounds like gnawing on bones. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna know too much from like one gnaw from another gnaw.
Yeah.
Skylar, you're close enough to roll something if you want. Now there was talk of heading back into that western room. Are you guys still doing that or no? I believe Noodle suggested getting your spell slots back.
This one down here.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah.
So we kind of lost all the map that we had uncovered, right?
We don't
all
do.
I'm seeing is this hallway.
Yeah. So you don't. So we don't do. You see, it's all line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no there's no fog of war like reveal the map a little at a time like a video game. You see what you see. You see what you see. Now you are welcome to get some graph paper and a mechanical pencil and sort of like sketch out your maps if you want. I don't even think. I think I'd have to turn off. I think I'd have to turn off token vision if you guys did fog of war, because then it would reveal the map, and I think the map would then be visible always.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's more realistic. You're wandering around a cave system, and your memory is your memory.
Right.
Unless you truly do map it out, which I think would be not a bad idea sometimes.
Just not very much fun. I used to spend a lot of time describing
Yeah.
rooms to people so they could map it out.
That's true. That's true. So guys, you are Skylar, you rolled your 15. I gave you your feedback, right? Or no? Or did you roll the you haven't rolled yet.
No,
okay,
so I'm gonna roll it's a 1d20, right?
Yeah. No, it's perception.
Yeah.
So I gotta get to my
So you can either use your character sheet or you can use that HUD with that little save skills tools. There's a little weird arrow that points up, a little chevron that points up above your portrait. It's also, you can find it there.
Right, give me a second. I'm going for the sheet. I found it. 1 second. I will roll.
Yeah, so you guys hear this sort of the rough sounds of water and 18. Yeah. So with that 18, yeah, there's definitely something up there. You also hear that sort of gnawing, but you also hear a little bit of moaning and murmuring, and so it doesn't sound very ghoul-like. But so it's something else is gnawing on those bones. From that sound, you kind of can guess what it isn't, but you aren't going to be able to guess what it is, even with an 18. Right? So it's likely not a ghoul, but something is gnawing up there. And with that 18, I'll say that you hear more than one thing.
Oh,
Shit.
shit, that's right.
Now you guys are playing Dungeons and Dragons, so it's safe to assume that every once in a while you're going to run in some stuff anyway. So.
I think we should do a rest, eh?
Yeah. Agreed.
All right. Then drive your characters where you want to rest.
Where was a good safe room? Do you guys remember?
Yeah, it was down. Why is that doing that?
Noodle was saying there's a hallway to the south, I believe, if her memory serves.
Yeah, down this way.
Yeah.
I just can't. And then to the east or no?
Yeah, it was to
Were
the
we
east.
there?
Yeah, I don't think you guys went in all the way into the room. The door is open though.
Well, wait. We had a room where we like holed up and had a rest.
Yeah,
Is
that
this
was
not it?
no. That is. It's not it, and that's to
Oh.
the west.
Okay.
But you don't see much through the door. I can actually, since you're close enough, I'll send you some narrative. What you see is, and you guys know that you can click on things in the chat, right, to view them
I
bigger.
know that.
So, there's an eastern wall of the chamber sort of collapsed into a massive
wow.
rubble. To the north, a door stands ajar, leading into a good-sized storeroom. There's dusty kegs are tucked neatly against the walls, all of them cracked and split open from age. The dwarves among you lament the ale spilling upon, or that has long since spilled upon the ground.
Not the rum.
Sad.
So from where, Nick, from where you're standing, you see one door in, and solid walls. It doesn't look like there's any other doors into or out of, other than that single door.
Okay.
That sound reasonable?
Yeah. Did you draw that, Tom? That picture?
With my words, this is my mid journey. So each of these drawings takes me probably 20 to 30 minutes to sort of nail down into something usable.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have used AI, but it's a fun 20 minutes where you're going like, oh, that one's good, and then you sort of like, okay, give me 4 versions based on this one. Oh, give me 4 versions based on this, and you get close enough.
I gotcha.
So
Wow.
All right, so you guys, it's free move, so I'll let you move where you're going to hold up. Are you guys going into the room, or are you staying on the outside of that area? Are you going to try to is it a long rest or a short rest? Spell slots require a long rest.
Yep. Let's do a long rest if we can.
Yep. And then we were gonna go over my blade.
Yep, I'll do that while you guys, if you guys can make your way into that room, if that's where you're going, do so. Otherwise,
All right. How do you rotate your token again?
Shift arrow keys, and you can use two. You can use 2 arrow keys at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the name of this weapon again?
Talon.
Talon. Does not exist in the default, so it must have been a special weapon. Let me look in this other one.
And I did. If it requires attunement, I believe I attuned to it.
Okay, so it was a sword,
Yes.
and it was a +2.
+1. It was
A great.
+1.
It was a great sword +1, right?
No, it was a long sword.
A long sword +1.
Mm-hmm.
Where did we get this from?
It was one of the caves, I think. One of the I can't remember if it was like a bugbear or somebody, or we found it in a chest.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So
It was
let
one
me
of the like mini boss. I think it was. You know what? I think it was the what's his name? It was the guy that me and Karen and somebody else stumbled upon. Like the non-charismatic characters in the group. We're all in a single file in like the escape. Like we found the escape stairwell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let me
we
go in
just
your
happened
inventory.
on it during a fight. Yeah, it was me and Karen. And we were like, we stumbled upon the main boss in the area. We were like,
Oh yeah, that's right.
hey.
There you go. There's your longsword +1.
Fantastic.
And it does not require attunement.
Awesome.
All right, so feel free to equip. Sorry that I borked your inventory. All right, so we have three people in the room.
Right.
Favia, I'm going to move in for you. Favia pops into the room. Karen, are you moving into the room or are you staying outside of it?
I would like to move into it, but I can't actually see anything. Like, everything is, well, I don't see where the room is.
How about now?
Down into the.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I'll let you drive because it's more fun to drive, especially since notice you're leaving Blood's footprints, all of you.
Oh my.
That's awesome.
So you can find your way out. And then the last one in is Nick. So you guys, why don't you go ahead and roll a perception check? I'll do a group roll for a perception check just for me. Let's see here. Perception request. And tell me if that worked for you.
In the chat.
Sure did. Nice. Cool.
Damn, Favia.
Right?
Damn.
Why did they
Yeah. Oh, did Favia crit?
Are these rolls, like, I feel like we all just dropped acid or something.
Yeah, I know, like 20, 25. I mean,
Yeah.
Nick's 17 is usually pretty solid, but it's lame compared to the other two. We haven't got a
Right.
roll from Bing or from Noodle yet.
I'm like clicking it and nothing's happening.
Oh, weird. What if you click it in the chat window?
That's what I'm doing.
When you mouse over it, does it turn into a dice color?
Yes, and then nothing happens.
I don't understand. Do you have to click your character?
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Oh, again with that.
What happened? Just so you know.
It would bounce to 20. Like, that was the second time he's rolled, and it's gone to like it was gonna be a 20, and then it's like 8 or
What?
13.
Well, I think other than Noodle, I think you should marvel at like everyone rolled a 20 or higher. Like Noodle and Nick.
Yeah.
Nick was pretty close. I mean, that's honestly like Noodle's like the roll of shame. So
That is.
So,
So you guys-
better tell us something deep about the universe here.
yeah, exactly. So so
Taste
here-
colors.
So here's what you know. You know that Nick has not went into the room yet, and you're debating shutting the door on him because he's not there. But this room is super safe, right? Like, looking at the dust, like this room hasn't been disturbed in quite some time. You don't see evidence of footprints. There's nothing to drink or eat or of use here, but it feels unbelievably safe. Thick walls, only one way in, one way out. You feel like this would be a pretty good place to hole up for the night. You don't really sense any danger, and there's plenty of debris that you could potentially put in front of the door to keep the bad guys out. There's really nothing else to perceive. It's just safe.
Let's
You know,
rest.
Given those 20s, this might be the single safest room that you're going to experience.
It's a very well perceived room.
And there's plenty of shit to see. Look at that photo, man. Like, there's plenty of stuff to like sort of pick through and look at. Nothing's valuable, but like it'll keep you busy. All right, so I'm assuming you're shutting the door.
Yep.
Door
Yes,
is shut. You are all hunkered down. What's your long rest plan?
Who are the ones who don't have to sleep?
Yeah,
Me, Favia, and I think. Do you have to rest,
I don't need to rest.
Skylar? No?
I'm fully healed and I don't do spells, so Karn and I can take turns resting.
Okay. Yeah, but me and Favia can do a, we don't have to sleep. We just meditate. How do I swap my melee attack to my longsword?
So that's right now is the time before I do your long rest to identify like whatever you're going to attune to. If you have any spells that you want to prepare, any of that stuff you want to do before we do the long rest. And then what were you asking, Nick, Papa Giorgio?
How do I swap my unarmed strike for my longsword, or do I have to swap my quarterstaff for my longsword?
in that HUD.
Yes.
Okay, so it's simple. It's just like, so grab the weapon that you want to get rid of and drag it over your portrait, and it'll turn into like a little like delete-y thing, and then just drag the new one into the slot.
Okay, that's awesome. Why is my inventory not opening?
And I just realized that, have we not done a long rest in Foundry?
No, I don't think we have.
Because I'm trying to figure out how to give a group a long rest.
I think we actually ran into this and we couldn't figure it out.
I know I can. I think I can short rest each of you. Let me see if there's something here. What's this do? Assign XP, contest roll, request roll, movement. Okay, so none of those. And there is, because there's no inside of Foundry. There's no like. You guys in Fantasy Grounds, you guys were always in the combat tracker, right? So on part of one of the buttons on the combat tracker was like rest, like a long rest. So I think I must have to wait. When did maybe I select all of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then no, that would turn on a torch. What's this do? That does not. No, that's a multi-select. Whatever. All right, we're gonna do it one by one. I'll have to look in to see how we do this.
So you said I just grabbed the portrait of the weapon that I don't want over to in the HUD, right?
Yeah, you just drag the weapon into the HUD. And tell me when you guys
Okay.
are ready for a long rest, short rest.
Wait.
Already.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me open you all up so I get you all the same. Yeah, there has to be a way to group long rest you. I'll have to.
Yeah,
I'll Google it later. All right. So up first on a long rest, daisy chain is. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is anyone staying up all night? You said Favia?
Yeah.
Are there two? You guys have 2 elves or 1 elf? I can't remember.
2.
2?
2.
Are you guys going to do staggered 4 hours? Each of you only needs 4 hours to do shift work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's do the first. Let me do the first 4 hours to see if anything happens. And this is a private roll. I do this. And I'm going to take into account your perception checks too. Yeah, that's good. So
I'm dragging my longsword over my quarterstaff, and they're not swapping for some reason.
no, I said I didn't say to do that. I said take what's in there now, the quarterstaff, drag it into or across onto your portrait, and it deletes. And then in that empty slot, drag your new weapon.
Okay.
So it doesn't swap.
Yeah, it's not letting me select the.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So you're trying to let me rest when I get to you in from a rest perspective.
Okay.
You're up first. So you're trying to put this long sword where the quarterstaff is, the very first slot, right?
Correct.
So I grab it and I drag it under the trash can. It's now gone. All right. So you see it's gone, right? And then I take your long sword and I drag it into the slot, and you see now it has a long sword there. Yeah. So that's it.
On my HUD.
Yeah, it's on your HUD.
Then I need to refresh then, because it still shows that my quarterstaff.
Oh, close your quarterstaff, close your HUD and open it again. I think you've got a refresh issue. So those two little cross swords in the left-hand side, do that and then you'll see it. All right, I'm doing long rests.
All right.
So you guys sort of hunker down, you batten the batten the hatches, as they say.
There it is.
And rest. So Nick takes a long rest. Mr. Bing, you take a long rest.
We need some sleepy time ambiance music.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hold on. What do I got?
Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, 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 bling.
There you go. Some sleeping music.
Like it. Or some smooth jazz, like we're on hold.
Like it.
So long rest for Noodle.
feel like it's like the montage of like somebody attuning, meditating, some Karen sharpening her great axe.
Yeah, we
Long
need
rest
like a long rest montage.
Yeah, right.
Long rest for Skylar.
Noodles praying, you know.
Yeah, right.
Namaste.
Yep. Enjoying her, like, trying to like quick summon her spoon. So you just see this random wooden spoon just show up and disappear, show up
There you
and
go.
disappear.
So you guys are all long rested. I mean, do I have any other? Maybe I will identify one as your long rest montage video. We got this song. Would this be better?
Without doing
I woke up in the morning and the sun broke through the open curtains. The birds sang too.
This is your good morning song.
So I said, okay then.
Whose alarm is going off?
Taste the fresh flavors that make the faces.
It's like, oh, that's mine. Sorry.
Snooze. You see Nick smash his that song was called
My
Fruit
book.
Salad, a good morning song by the band Crazy Train. All right, anyway, so you guys wake up in the morning, you feel like wonderful, you feel fully refreshed. You know, there's still a little bit of dried blood on the floor, but but Nick takes his shoe and looks down and sort of scuffs it around, and lo and behold, it's all gone. Good to go. So you're starting your new day all afresh. You swear you hear a rooster crow.
Alright, let's go kill stuff.
I'm afraid of opening the door now. just a bunch of crap stacked.
So yeah. So you know the door's shut. What you gonna do?
Go
Nick,
open it.
you could press your ear to the door and listen.
Good. Actually, yeah, I think I'll do that.
All right, Nick, roll a perception.
All right.
And Nick did spend the night on top of Fabia Gitta. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but like, seems wildly inappropriate. I do not think she would approve if she was here.
Huh. 15 seems to be my number.
Yeah, so these are a solid roll. Like, yeah, you put your ear against the door, and you don't hear anything exceptional. But you feel like it's pretty safe. As a matter of fact, as you place your weight on the door just sort of opens up.
Okay.
You're good to go.
Oh, thank God.
Now you guys have some thinking to do, right? Nick heads out. It looks like he's heading out into the hall, into the little atrium area. Sort of standing on some of the rubble. That opening heads to the east, and you know that it goes north towards whatever was north, and south to whatever was south. You know, the Sturges were down to the south, the ghouls were to the north. And it's sort of like your call what you do with this day. You have free movement to move about. Try to stay within your 30 feet. Once you get to a critical juncture, let me know, and I will give you some narrative. Otherwise, I'm going to let you guys sort of move about the cabin.
Alright, follow fearless leader.
Who is your fearless leader? Is it still Mr. Bing?
I guess it's me now.
Follow you, Mr. Bane.
Right. That's I don't know, guys. Are you thinking ghoul word first? Up north?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Alright.
And just a mental reminder as you wake up, like you didn't necessarily hear anything coming from the western stairs. So what you heard was from those two northerns.
Yep.
Alright, let's go check things out.
1 second.
All right. Do you want me to group move you?
Yeah, why don't you?
Once Nick releases. I'm gonna pull you all into the middle of the room.
Of course.
And let me get you guys in here.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick moving over here. All right, so you guys are in the middle of the room, and once you're there, decide what you're going to do.
So where did we heard stuff going on from like up here?
You heard, yeah. So from here, you heard some sort of gnashing, and from up these stairs here to the north.
Interesting.
Can let's actually, while we're like closest here, let's see what's up these stairs.
All right.
All right, you're up the stairs. And right there, Mr. Bing, right as you hit that very tile, up to the north, you see just peeking within sight what looks like the rotting fist of a zombie.
Okay.
Right around here. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, but you think to yourself you might want to tread lightly.
Oh, you should come here and give me a hug.
Oh,
I'm just walking around right now.
How do you center the camera on your character?
You right-click drag it wherever you want it to be. You drag the
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
yeah,
Thank you.
Mr. Fancy Pants. All your gadgets and
what do we think? Do we want to engage the zombies or leave them alone and see what else is around, or what?
Karen definitely wants to just go mush some zombies, but there might
All right,
be other...
engage.
all right.
So should we get our fancy battle bulk up in front?
We have another narrow hallway here. We don't know how many are on the other side, so
Oh yeah, on the other in the other hallway.
yeah. We could try to rush through real quick and try to get people so that we don't just have like one character at a time able to hit.
Oh.
I'm not sure what the best strategy is there. Or we could just wait back here and try to pull them back.
Yeah, let's just rush it. Let's just rush. They're zombies. They're slow. You can knock them out of the way.
All right.
Before we get into combat, actually, I would like to trade my sword burst for mage armor if I can.
Okay. Yeah, do any of the restacks you're going to do, because as soon as I hit begin combat, or as soon as I make that call, it's over.
Okay.
And it'll take an action to swap. So make sure you guys are stacked out with what you want. I'm going to move Fabia up, including the order you want to be in, because as you guys sort of make your way up those stairs... Uh-oh. Fabia didn't move. There we go.
Oh shit, I forgot I was controlling Fabia.
No, I've been dragging her around. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm going to move Noodle up too. But I do want you guys to sort of fine-tune where they're going to be.
Okay.
So Fabia, yeah, Fabia sees what it's very small, but it doesn't, from where she stands, it doesn't look like a zombie.
Curious.
It's smaller. It's about the size of a zombie head and sort of seems aflame.
Would you describe it like a flame skull?
So what she sees looks a lot like this.
Uh-oh.
And as she makes eye contact,
Ghost Rider.
it spins and sees her.
Oh no!
So-
Ghost Rider.
So it is all it's all there. So
Not Ghost Rider. Not
the
Nicolas Cage.
the jig is up. So I might as well add everything to the combat tracker.
All right, I think this is actually perfect because then they're gonna come running toward us, and we can just we're gonna be able to kind of crowd control them with the hallway and still get a bunch of whacks.
Jig is up.
Do you
This
want to
is
like stand on either side, and we can get some folks with arrows and stuff
Yeah, I think if like Karen, me and Skylar just get on opposite sides of this hallway and leave some space in the middle, then people can shoot pointy things up the middle.
Yep.
I love it.
Shoot pointy things up the middle.
Interesting. All right.
I'm gonna go right here.
All right.
Is that interesting good, Thomas, or interesting bad?
Oh no, it's like you guys have a tactic. It's like you guys are like the chokehold tactic team. Like, can we get something? The number of times that you guys have said, "Can we get something to come out this hallway?"
Yeah.
Has been, I mean, not as awesome as casting, silence and slitting the throats of slumbering goblins, but it's as frequent as Nick pulling out his balls from his pockets.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fair. That's fair.
I need you guys. I'm gonna hit begin combat. Wait, I'm sorry. Before we begin combat, I need you guys to all, dare I say, roll for initiative.
I love it.
Let's get ready to rumball. My family is in the house right now watching a goddamn Christmas movie. Just so you guys know.
Already?
I mean, it is after Thanksgiving.
That's Michelle's like, it's November 1st. I'm in.
It is after Thanksgiving. You mean Halloween?
Yeah, that's
Same
actually
thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. One of them you wear masks, the other one you eat a turkey. They both happen sort of around the same time. Sort of. It's all Christmas.
Now, you guys know that, you've fought zombies, and they're not always the hardest things in the world to kill. However, they do have something that you don't have, which seems to be volume.
So do we need to pump up the volume?
Dance.
I'm
Sorry.
just trying to roll initiative here. Sorry. Did you do it in the chat, or do I have to go to the initiative thing?
It's in the combat tracker.
Oh my god.
Oh, go to the
I don't like all those question marks.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm curious. What do you guys see? I've never been in your seat. Can you see what all the monsters are, or you just see a whole bunch of unknowns?
We just see so what I saw was a bunch of dice just roll over with a bunch of question marks. A bunch of D20s that all had question marks in the spots where numbers should be.
Ah.
So I did see all of but I know that those were all characters, I'm sure. Shit.
So, here we are. We've got a nice stack rank, so we're gonna hit begin combat. Nice, some ominous battle music.
Here we go.
Zombie. One problem is when the timer is underneath the thing,
Move
you
it.
can't click.
You can drag the timer around, yeah. And do you guys use in the settings? I think it's much better to do the hourglass. So you can choose sand in your settings. This thing's called hurry up timer. If you go in your settings, you can change it to an hourglass, and I think it's a lot more fun than that digital timer.
I just want to confirm line of sight on this zombie that I have selected.
Yeah, I can't.
No,
I can't
no.
See the...
You mean the hand? It'd have to be a called shot.
Come on, Fabia.
She has 30 feet of whatever movement, right? So
How about from there? That seems better, right?
that's half cover. There's a wall.
You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna prepare a reaction.
Be
All right,
ready,
what's that?
yeah.
What's that reaction gonna be?
Just surprise and the
So-
shells.
Poison arrow.
So the flames call make eye contact. The zombies, just so you guys realize, they don't necessarily know you're there. Unless she's gonna scream something.
I was about to say, can I throw in every other video game? I'm just gonna throw a rock.
I'll give you that as a free. I'll give you that.
Okay, it's a free action.
Yeah, just go ahead and throw a rock, and you're readied. And so I'm gonna roll a d20, and if you beat a 10, actually roll a d20, and if you beat a 10, they hear.
This is exciting. Nice.
There it is.
Here they come.
So this rock sort of tumbles its way down the hallway and hits a pile of bones and goes clatter, clatter, clatter. And, you hear the sound of zombies sort of pivot and head towards the hallway.
Nice.
All right, Nick Maylock.
I am going to cast. It's a touch. I gotta walk over to. Well, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
All right, Noodle's like, that's selfish as shit, but okay, whatever.
Well,
I'm kidding.
I mean, of all the characters, I do have probably the worst AC and the worst hit points.
Come on, man, you've got like 3 hit points always. So. All right, so cast it and then end your turn. So going forward, I think we're going to enforce the timer. I think now we're going to use that as sort of a guide rail. So as soon as it starts making that bong sound, I'm going to ask you to do something or end your turn.
Okay, for some reason I can't. Why can't I target my? There we go.
Yeah, unless of course you can't figure it out. Like also, someone has Nick targeted. Looks like Noodle maybe has Nick targeted.
Yeah, Noodle does have me targeted.
So I'm going to untarget you. Well, actually, I can't. Whoever's controlling her does. Okay. Cool. So end your turn.
No mo. Okay.
Unless you want to move, up to you.
Hey Cameron, can you see
Staying right
the
here.
zombies from your vantage? Because I can't see anything. I just have like a black.
No.
Yeah, no, not from where we're out on the corner. So I'm just gonna ready and wait for somebody to come by and whack him with the axe.
All right.
That's what. And make sure you're pointing the right way, because I'm pointing kind of diagonal.
Yeah, same.
All right. End your turn when you're ready. So, let's see here. How far can he go? So you see this thing sort of shoot down the hall. "30, 40 feet." And yeah, it's definitely this green flaming flame. It's a green flaming skull. And that ends its turn.
I think that's within shooting distance of Favia's reaction, right?
Yep. It is.
Do we want to give Favia her reaction shot?
Yep.
Ooh.
Was that, Tom, one weird thing about the roll, the way that it shows the total numbers, it's actually hard to see what the actual dice roll was. Like,
Yeah.
you have to kind of do the math backwards to see if you rolled a 20 or not.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't been seeing any dice the whole day.
Oh, really? I see the dice occasionally. When we do all the perception stuff, but you're right. I don't remember seeing that dice just now.
Wait, 8 rolled, 4 applied?
Yeah. Wonder why.
Oh.
Is it magic or something?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet.
Tech magic?
No, I'm gonna kill this guy first.
End it.
So you think?
Oh no, I'm gonna kill him. Back to hell. Alright, I'm gonna cast a spell, and you know what it's gonna be. If I can find it. Okay, there we go. Cast it a 2nd level. Let us cast normal. Come on,
Yeah, I
baby.
saw-
Come on, baby.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
So
And we roll some damage.
15.
Oh, that was a super cool effect.
Oh, what
wow.
happened?
What?
it's as if
Shield?
it's as if it had a reaction of shield.
You did damage
I
it,
don't
though.
like this.
But you have to admit, it looks cool. All right.
The zombie's turn, by the way.
Yep. And into... So who used the reaction? Fabia did, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And was anyone else readied for anything? I can't remember.
I think Karen and Skylar are ready. Or
Yeah.
actually, I don't know about Skylar. Karen's ready for melee.
I'm ready. Unless I have to push a button, I'm ready.
You can push a button. I recommend it going forward, but yeah, otherwise you don't need to, as long as you've stated it.
Where do I do that?
Well, you don't do it until your turn, so you have to wait until you can't be readied until your turn.
Hey, Cliff. In the future, do you want to like move Fabia out of the way so we can get other ranged people shooting?
Oh yeah, I probably should have done that. Yeah, good point.
So, flying past that flame skull comes this sort of zombie lumbering down the hall. Brings us to Noodle.
All right. Noodle's going to move. She's going to guiding bolt
It's a great sitcom.
at
I mean,
Mr.
right to-
Zombie.
Soap opera. My bad, soap opera.
Telenovela.
Big old dice. Oh, I thought it was a 17 for a second, but it hits with a crappy roll, it seems.
Oh,
Yep.
look at that. Oh, good damage.
Nice.
Yeah, so like zombie bits like sort of scatter about and sort of bounce off the shield of the flame skull.
All right. And she moves back.
To the table, it looks like. Don't forget to, at the end of your turns, face the directions that you'll be facing.
I will be right back.
All right. Skylar is up. So, Skylar, you see within visual range is a zombie. If you were to ready yourself now, it'd be kind of a waste. But you do you.
Can't switch weapons, right?
What do you have in your hand?
Sword.
You could run forward and engage.
Yeah, but then I have to turn around and you can hit me.
Yeah, and everyone else would be blocked. But I'm all for it.
Alright, I'm gonna wait.
So you're
I'm
gonna
just
ready
gonna
yourself?
ready.
Yeah. So click ready, and what are you ready? What's gonna happen if someone's within melee or what?
Yeah, how do I ready?
Click those two little cross arrow thingies,
Yep.
and on the one of them should say ready.
It's kind of in the middle of the main action
I see
section.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yep. All right.
And then
So you're marked
turn?
as ready. Awesome. Now end your turn.
Thank you. Eating Halloween
So,
candy.
so this hallway's starting to get mighty crowded. It's 20, 25,
I wish we had like
30.
literally any AOE.
Mm-hmm.
So you are right on the corner, Skylar. So even though you're ready and he seems within 5 feet, he's behind cover of that hallway. He can't hit you.
Alright.
You can't hit him. $15.
You said to switch between like settings. So if I wanted to switch from my mage armor and scorching ray to my shock and grasp on my longsword, that's an action, right?
It is now that we're in combat, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. During combat.
All right. And believe it or not, that ends the round. Can y'all roll for initiative?
Roll.
Oh my god.
Oh, brutal again. Oh no, Flaming Skull.
Flaming Skull, top of the stack. Oops, my bad. So, Flaming Skull flies forward, and he's going to come right for Fabia. So that means, Skylar, you are within melee.
Yeah.
Fabia's who made eye contact. So Fabia, go ahead. All right, Skylar, go ahead and take your opportunity attack before the Flame Skull takes its turn.
Advantage or normal?
Normal. Yeah, there you go.
Did it hit or miss?
It hit.
Hits.
Flaming Skull. Yeah, that's a good hit.
Oh yeah, max
Holy
damage.
crap! That is bad, and it is phased, right?
Right, baby.
Additional damage.
That's
Nice job,
100
dude.
grams. Ooh.
So
Nice.
it is the Flame Scar is targeting Fabia, right? Now don't forget, Fabia has a familiar that she's not called forward, just to remind you.
Yep.
And this thing attacks Fabia with something called a fire ray.
Oh no.
Sounds weak.
Critical.
Oh, badly misses.
But it's not.
Wait, so I didn't roll a fumble, did I?
Yeah, that's a fumble.
No. Did I roll a 12? Did I roll a 1? No.
Yeah, it looks like it because it was +3 +2 for 6.
All right, so this
You
god
did
dang
roll
thing fumbled. So let's see what our fumble table says.
Badly misses.
Nasty fumble. Staggering in pain. Your opponent parries your awkward attack that causes you to hit yourself in the groin. You have half movement and -4 to all actions for 1d6 +4 rounds. Oh my god. Why would I write such a horrible thing? Your eyes
guess-
water, so you are blind until the end of the next turn. Okay. This was complex.
Is this like a Wolfman has Nards situation with the
Kinda.
Flaming Skull?
Yeah, he has you guys didn't notice at first, but dangling at the bottom of this skull are two testicles.
Flaming testicles.
All right, so -4 to all
Wolfman has
actions
Nards.
for 1d6 +4. Okay, so let me roll 1d6.
Could this kill him?
I will say I feel like the
2.
whole Flame Skull vibe is very truck nuts.
Kind of,
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
All right, guys. So this is gonna last for 6 rounds, and he gets a -4 to all actions for 6 rounds.
Oh,
2, 3, 4. So this should work now. But he also has multi-attack, so he does get a second attack on Fabia.
Multi-pass.
The attack is going to be -4, right?
It is. So I've clicked -4. Let's see if it works. Otherwise, I'll have to do some sort of other fun stuff. Three +2. I can't decrypt that.
So I think you rolled a 2.
Okay, so it missed anyway.
Although,
All right.
yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Oh,
it
rolled
doesn't
a-
have to
rolled a
use
3.
But it doesn't matter.
does Fabia get an attack
For why?
because she was ready?
Oh, she used her.
She already
right.
used it up.
backed it. Yeah.
All right,
It was
so
when the shield exposed
15.
that shield thing.
20, 25, 30. So he's aimed at Karen. And Karen, you get your opportunity attack. You were readied, right?
Oh god.
Roger.
I can't wait to see this zombie be like cut in half.
I'm just tired of not. I want to see the blood spill out in a giant room, you guys. I'm tired of this hallway blood. Okay. All right,
Can we
Karen.
expand the violence, please?
I can crank it up 2 more notches, and it just becomes. Oh, lots of stuff happening.
Jesus.
It just becomes so gratuitous. Like you're all stacked up with lots of goodness.
Oh, gee, why don't
Do I see blood on his axe?
I don't know why that applied multiple times.
Oh no, that's
Okay,
Reckless
so
attack.
so you have reckless attack and reckless attack defense. And
Oh,
reckless
that's
attack.
Yeah, it should have 2 effects. It should have an offensive effect and a defensive effect. So I take disadvantage on defense
Okay.
and an advantage on my attack.
So then should I remove the reckless attack regular?
Yeah, I was monkeying around with it earlier because it doesn't show up in my HUD. So yeah,
There you go.
Here you go. Thanks.
And then you have unarmored defense as well, a passive effect.
Yeah, that's normal.
All right. Dang. Kablawi.
nice.
I think it's dead.
So this axe comes down and just explodes this zombie, splattering Fabia with bits and pieces of zombie gristle.
That was awesome.
That was solid.
That was solid.
I'll give you some props. That was pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
All right. End your turn. Or did you already end your turn?
That wasn't my turn. That was a reaction.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It was a reaction. So I gotta end my turn. Well, that was a waste. Fabia's up, right? Like basically flame, skull, and testicles to eye.
All right, I learned a cool thing about Fabia when I was jumping around with her features. She can take multiple attacks against targets that are within 5 meters of each other. So I'm going to try that now.
Now she can't. So she attacks with disadvantage if she's using a ranged weapon within 5 foot of somebody. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to attack the flame skull.
Okay. Yeah, so she has multi-attack then, right?
Oh,
Oh, that was badass. Oh shit.
Badly misses zombie.
Oh no, that's a 1.
So you got a fumble there, huh?
Nah.
Well, let's see what the gods have in store for you. Butterfingers, you throw your weapon 1d4 squares in the direction based on that roll.
oh my god.
Where 1 is north. If you hit a party member, they take 1d6 damage. All right, so
Okay, so I'm rolling 1d8, and that gives us a compass direction, right? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Yep, I think that's the idea. But shouldn't it be a 1d12?
No.
Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah. 1d8.
Oh my god.
Wait,
So that would be
luck
Karen,
points.
right?
No. To the left.
Just to the left. Oh, you were lucky. All right, Fabia. So what weapon were you holding?
I mean, this is my bow.
All right.
Yeah.
So how many? So how far did it go? It has to go 1d4. So roll 1d4 to see how many squares it goes.
Oh my god, that's a good table.
Three. So we got.
That's a
5,
1d6.
10. Oh, that's yeah. Roll a 1d4.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to up the game with a 1d6.
Ugh.
It's a 1d6.
Max.
Yeah.
Shit.
So 5, 10. So it bounces off the wall, and your weapon is in this little circle here. Hold on. Right here. I'll even start it on fire so it looks cool.
Yes.
All right, so
move
there you
her
go.
out of the way.
I'm trying to think of how I can move to. If I move too far, or if I move away from the flame skull, I'm gonna take a.
Oh, shoot.
Actually, the flame skull is blind. Tom, is that effectively? Does that mean I'm effectively disengaged now?
You are disengaged.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna scoot over toward the.
Does that mean Fabia can disengage? Sorry, it's not my turn.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying.
That's what
Yeah.
we're talking about.
Oh, because you're playing Fabia right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Never mind.
And there's your flaming circle of doom, which so she can't pick up her weapon, but she can move to it.
My action next turn, right?
Yep. Awesome. That was a fun turn, you guys.
Okay. That was a good one.
You could tell that somebody got really bored writing all sorts of like crit and fumble tables. I wrote like more than 100 of each of them, just so you know.
Oh my god.
All right. Who's up next? Zombie. Some zombie. All right. Ends its turn. Noodle.
Hey, guiding bolt. Well, yeah, let's try guiding bolt at Flame Skull. Why don't we? Da, da, da. Da, da, da. No.
Nice.
Okay, actually, I can't do that. I can't use a react because it's blind. Oh,
Man, it's gonna die soon. This might kill it.
It's dead. Yes.
Yay!
Nice.
damn.
Well, we hope.
You never got to see anything.
Well, it be dead, and I'm going to turn it into a loot drop.
I have if you're attacking Karen, Karen has disadvantage this round.
All right, so I have to roll with disadvantage.
Or I guess that means the zombie has advantage if attacking.
Oh, it has advantage. Okay, let's see how I do that. Let's try. So if I attack you with a knife in the study. Hold on. I keep trying to drag things onto characters like in Fantasy Grounds.
Oof.
All right. I'm just looking at the math. So it applied your damage, right? Yep.
Yep.
And speaking of the devil, ouch.
Oof.
All right, and hold on. I need to do a Constitution saving throw.
The zombies get that?
Yep. What's your Constitution?
10 million.
That seems excessive.
Yeah, let me look. 19.
Can I beat a 19?
Oh,
Whoa. Almost.
Okay, so hold on. What happens here is, what's this
Oh, so
undead?
close.
All right, so this thing barely staggers back up.
Ah, shit.
Wait, did I just do it the wrong way? Sorry.
You gotta bring it back.
There it is.
So rude.
So yeah, that zombie is back alive. I mean, to be fair, it only gets 1 hit point, right? So, just push it. Karen, your turn is over unless you want to move.
I think I will, yeah, I think I'll just intern.
All right, Mr. Nick Maylock is up.
How do I target multiple targets for
Right
Scorching
click.
Ray?
You can either use your modifier key, which I can't remember what it is, or you can right click over each of them that you're targeting and hit the target icon. And it's 8:37 if the bottom of this round, if you guys want to call it, or if you want to finish this weak-ass battle, I can go either way.
I know you guys are different time zones, so whatever's best.
I'm gonna target the one next to Skylar.
Okay. Is that it,
And
or are you
use,
targeting 2?
I'm sorry?
You targeting both or just one?
Just one, because every time I try and right click either character and the targets just switch.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
You should be able to multi-target.
Oh.
Yeah, it does. I see it switching.
Yeah. And I try and right click the other one that I don't have targeted, and it's not.
What? If I were to say select you, and then you have yourself targeted, by the way. Untarget yourself. Now try targeting.
No, still. Because the
Yeah.
only
Weird. What's the modifier key for that?
the modifier key.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm trying. It's left mouse.
Yeah, it's doing the same thing for me. It's just toggling back and forth.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this guy here because I think. And I'm gonna hit Scorching Ray.
All right.
Cast spell.
It's a good rockabilly band, Scorching Rays.
Or not. I could not.
Oh.
Wait. Maybe. What's this? 2d6. Oh, 2d6 fire in it. Yeah. Normal.
And yeah, you hit him hard. I do say I like these animations.
Yeah, it is fantastic. I love it.
I do too like it.
All right, David.
And then I'm gonna cast.
Quick question: do you get
Yes.
to normally attack 2 things with this? Up to 2 targets?
I can if I want, but I have to have them targeted.
Well, because I will give you a second attack, is what I'm saying. So if you're supposed to get 2 attacks, then I'll give you 2 attacks.
Okay, I can get up to 3, but I just wanted these 2 in front because I don't think I'll be able to hit the one in the back because
All
of
right.
line of sight.
Then go ahead and target that guy and do your attack on him.
Okay.
Or would it have shared the same? It's a different roll for each, isn't it?
Yeah, it would have been a different. Yeah, it would have
Okay.
shared the same damage.
But you have a chance to miss. So basically, if you hit, then this thing dies, right? Because it would roll an attack for each of those.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that.
No, it would have. Yeah, it would have rolled an attack for each of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So roll the second attack.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Are
Okay.
we because of
Pile of ash.
because
So you're gonna roll damage. Let's see what the roll is. So, welcome to
Oh my god.
critical carnage knockdown. You knock the target prone. Ouch! It thinks I'm suddenly having a pretty bad day. But it doesn't matter because it explodes into bits of zombies. So like no sooner did it get up, than it's like you're like lay back down. So yeah,
see, baby's
there's-
sleeping now.
it's got that going for it. So, yes. And you know, you could tell that it was getting pretty late when I wrote that one because I started putting narrative. Like, yeah, I'm bad. All right, Nick. You go ahead and move if you want. Otherwise, end your turn.
I was going to cast Blade Song because it's a bonus action, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay.
It says apply active effects.
Yeah.
Should I? Okay. What's that? Oh, it's just okay. And end turn.
Awesome. One step forward. Do-si-do. Spins to Skylar. Here we go. Wait, that
Do it.
was a bad rhyme.
All right, so I can target. my
Oh shit! It's not my turn anymore.
Wait. Oh yeah. Were you readied?
Yeah.
Me?
All right. So yeah, you go ahead and you can take your attack on him. He's done his measly 3 damage on you. No, Skylar gets.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he was readied.
I have my reaction this round. Do you want to proceed anyway?
No. If it says you've already used it, you cannot use your reaction.
Got it. So.
I wish it wouldn't even ask you guys if you want to use your reaction because this seems pretty weird if you've already used it.
Can we whisper to other characters right now?
It's so
you,
weird.
You can.
You only get one reaction.
You'll see it though, right?
Yeah, per combat. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So to whisper, I think you do a /W. I think. You might want to test it first. Go ahead and Steven, go ahead and attack the zombie with your melee weapon because you were readied.
I'm ready. I am ready.
No, you were ready. So
I only can do it once per round. You said.
What? Oh wait, you already used your readiness.
That's yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind. I thought you didn't use it. Then I will end the zombie's turn. Mr. Bing, out of your periphery to the left, you see some zombies coming down a hallway.
Yeah.
Like how far away?
Well, look left. Can you not see them?
No, I
can.
Over here.
I can see him.
I can't see him.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. Just had my map zoomed way in. All right. Well, that's good. I think that'll be fun.
You know, when did we move from how are you going to beat these guys to well, that's good.
Well, that's great.
I'm gonna.
He's rushing them
here.
Yep.
So I can get a clear shot at these guys. And I'm gonna target zombie number 1. And
Death.
guess what I'm gonna do? Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet.
Yes.
Oh, that role playing is going to get you some inspiration. The passion.
The passion. Bolt. Send it. Ugh.
Ooh.
Did it?
Yes.
You hit
It hits.
with a lot of
Oh,
dice.
Jesus.
I do love the dice.
Yeah, that just exploded all over. Yeah, you know it is. It's a lot different than in Fantasy Grounds, right? Yeah, zombie just sort of explodes in bits. Good times.
Nice.
Good times will be had by all. Skylar, it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack the zombie here.
No way, seriously? What's the zombie ever done to you? That zombie was somebody's mombi.
What has it done for you lately? Sorry.
Nice. I have that album. Jody Watley.
Hey, take my. I have that special thing where I can do an action surge. I can take one additional action on your turn, and this can be used on the scaled dice roll.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, the action surge.
Usability.
Are we at the top of the round? Oh no, we haven't.
No,
gotten
not
to it
yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Oh, it's strange it didn't use the dice. See the dice roll or no?
I didn't see anything.
I said use the dice roll and then it never rolled. I was supposed to do scaled dice to use the roll. And then it never rolled the dice.
I don't know what that means. Okay, so hold on. You can take. Wait, something just happened.
Take one additional action on your turn. This can be used
it
scaled
went.
roll times. Oh, you can use it once. One time per short rest.
Oh, but I thought it was supposed to roll a dice to get that number.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Well, it did. It rolled a 1.
Alright, but that's weird, because no dice went. Alright, I'm gonna attack the guy again.
Okay.
On his clock.
At the buzzer!
Did I kill it?
You did.
Yes, you did. Look
It
at you.
dies, and it turns into its corpse is now lootable.
Nice.
All right. Up next, somewhere down the hall, something's happening.
Somewhere in the depths.
All right. There we go. And
Whoa, he's moving far.
Oh, jeez. God damn
Yep.
it.
Karen, can you hit him?
so, Karen, you got an opportunity attack on the dude as he ran by.
Do it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was within 5 feet.
Kill him. Do it.
Nice.
God.
Damn it!
Oh. He's not dead.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Denial.
But what he's not feeling great.
Nile.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
he crits on Nick Papagiorgio and does some pretty decent damage.
Uh-oh.
This is let's see what we got here. Oh come on, be good, be good. El Kabong.
Oh my god.
Off in the distance, you hear lute music. It's quickly getting closer and louder. Out of nowhere comes a lute, smacking the target in the head, doing 1d10 bludgeoning damage.
Did you write that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
1d10, let's roll it.
El Kabong.
Come
Oh,
on.
thank God.
2. So, Nick, you lose 2 more points. 1, 2. And let's roll for initiative. And then we can, let me reset. And then we can either play another round or pick it up at this point next week. It's up to you. All those beautiful dice.
Jesus.
Those are some solid initiative rolls.
Yeah, no kidding.
Kind of makes me sad. Like, almost all of you guys are before the zombies. Find that a little unfair.
There you go. Mine came in late.
All right, let me hit the next round, and it'll put us to the top. So this is where we are. It's up to you guys. Play or stop.
Yeah. Let's call it.
Awesome.
Call it.
All right.
So when we next proceed, this is you guys. I do this purely selfishly for me. When we next play, you guys, you did a long rest in a storeroom. Made your way north, spotted some zombies, decided, I don't know, fuck it, let's just take them on. Drew them down a hall with a toss of a pebble, right? And took on what I thought would be a party killer, but turned out to just be an inconsequential flaming skull. I don't know how, I don't know why, but man, holy smokes. You've dispatched a good number of zombies. The battle's not over. There seems to be a few left. Some are trying to flank you from the west. But this is where we'll pick up next time. Up first will be Favia. We've already rolled initiative, and we'll play this out. So on that note, any questions, comments?
Nice.
Nothing?
Thanks, everyone. Great rolls.
Do you feel like was this combat experience better? Do you think? Because last time it was like when we last played, I think with the other team, it was a mess.
I felt like we were on a roll. Like
This was kind of good, yeah.
I mean, unintended. Like I felt like we were just. It
Okay.
was just like roll, did our thing. Okay, next person, roll the next thing.
All right.
You know what I mean? It was
It was
very.
weird that we never saw any dice. That was the only
Yeah.
thing.
What's that?
I think it was weird that we never saw the dice, or I never did anyway.
Yeah.
So did you guys not see the
I
dice?
see everyone's dice.
I saw some.
I did too.
Sorry, that sounded inappropriate.
Well, you do play with your balls an awful lot in this game.
Could've been
Maybe
just, like, sitting on my side. I'll
it,
go
yeah,
for
it could be a latency thing, but yeah, I saw pretty much every roll.
Yeah.
The only problem I'm having is if there was any way to decrypt the rolls in that chat window, like it would be useful. Like I want to see like old school math, like this plus that minus this. Sort of that formula version is hard for me to like. A crit should be spectacular. In fact, that's a mental note. Things are supposed to happen when you crit. Like we should get some extra animations. You guys had like a lot of crits and fumbles this game, so I'll look into that'll be one of my to-dos for next time.
But even without the like, you know, there was a lot of like animations that were happening. Like even Fabia's like fumble with her thing, you still see all of that on the map.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's like yeah.
Oh, that's
And just
so,
like regular hits, they're still like, wow, that's kind of awesome. But they're just regular hits.
Yeah, and mental note or reminder: Nick is about half dead for the next time. If you guys have like 2 more minutes, we could do one other thing. You guys with the crowns on your characters had inspiration.
Oh yeah.
And we now have an inspiration. We can do inspiration rolls. Or let's do this next time. It'd be more fun. But instead of just getting like a reroll, you'll roll for inspiration, and it'll be any number of really interesting, awesome things like rewinding time, resurrecting a friend, right? Some pretty cool inspiration-worthy things. So we'll do that next time, not this time. Awesome. But just as a reminder. Right. Well, on that note. Until the next time on the Eleganate Adventures Sagas. Oh, this was episode 30, you guys. We played 30 Lost Mines episodes.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Nice.
30. That's crazy. And that's just the Lost Mines series. You guys did a whole bunch before that. So, there you go.
Nice.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Cheerios.
Thanks for
Take it easy, guys.
It was
This
fun.
is awesome. Always. Bye.